Okay. Did we talk about this?
Lauren,
Nick, oh my God.
I remember I emailed you about...
I don't check my email.
Lauren,
You know that.
Lauren, will you please?
Why can't you try to? It's like...
Lauren, I'm so tired.
Take a nap. Take a nap.
It was making so many puppets.
Oh my God, take a nap, Nick.
It was really hard, and now I just want to do nothing.
Okay,
Will you
okay,
please
fine.
do it for me,
Fine.
please,
All right,
please?
fine.
Thank you.
God.
Curt, turn the camera off!
This is good.
For me?
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
This is good. I love the idea of going like, he doesn't want to do the show. You will go, oh, it's happening again. Look to the camera and scream, and then the camera's gonna tilt up and go into outer space.
Okay. Okay. It blasts off.
Yeah, it blasts off.
What was the seed of the idea of what Guy became? Like, what was that in...
Right. So
what's the origin for all of this?
So a lot of our ideas are very old. The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals is actually started as a joke back in college. And action. Oh no! The applications!
Paul! We have to run! It's coming! It's coming back!
No! Not again! It's happening again! That's great.
Doing this too hard. Yeah. I'm Lauren Lopez. I directed the show and I played Emma Perkins. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a little spiel just to kind of get us all on the same page. I've been talking to the designers for the last month and like yapping at them about a lot of this stuff, but this is the first time we're all in the same room. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me. It is a total privilege to be directing this show, and I recognize that directing a show requires a lot of trust, and so I will never take that for granted, and I really appreciate you trusting me, or maybe you don't yet, and I have to earn it, and that's fine too. I have always been interested in directing, I think without even knowing it, because I've always loved lighting and design. I love the idea of building a show and building a team. I had all these interests that I don't think I ever really considered like, oh, maybe I should try directing. Every once in a while, Nick would be like, you'd be a really good director. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, maybe. You know, and I kind of like brush it off. And then he came to me maybe a year and a half ago and asked if I would do this. And I was very honored to be asked, and yeah, the thought of getting to do that was super exciting. And I want to thank Nick for trusting me with this role and for asking me to do this.
Thank you.
It's an honor.
Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you. My name is Nick Lang. I'm one of the co-writers of The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and I also directed the first iteration.
This show is beloved for a reason, and it's like, it gives you everything. Like, Nick and Matt wrote a fucking great, funny script.
I want everyone to know the person with the answers here is Lauren, and listen to her, do what she wants to do. This is her show now. This is her version. Coming back to it now with these totally different set of circumstances was such a gift, because it, especially now as the director, which I was so thrilled to do because I love this show so much. But as a director, it really gave me the chance to sit with the show in a much deeper way and really look at every single element of the show and how we could dial everything up, accentuate everything. I could really have the time to look at themes I wanted to play on and things I wanted to accentuate. Jeff wrote incredible music.
I'm Jeff Blim. In the show, I play basically Davidson, Sam, and McNamara, and Man in a Hurry. I think that's it. And I wrote the music and lyrics to the show.
We've got a stellar cast.
My name is John Madison, and I play Paul Matthews in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lynn. I do in the show. I do a lot of quick changes. I do Charlotte. I do Deb. I do Colonel Schaefer. I do Bucket Hat Girl. Important.
Hello, my name is James Tolbert. I am the choreographer.
I'm Mariah Rose Faith Casillas. We are, let's go through the order of appearance. We have Melissa, we have Zoe, we have Greenpeace Girl, we have Alice, we have Doug, and then the nurse. I can't forget the nurse. She's a really big part. And she's evolved in this production.
My name's Joey Richter. I play Ted Spankowski and Pete Spankowski and Homeless Guy, who is also Ted Spankowski. So I do the Spankowski trio in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Reprised.
Hey, what's up? My name is Will Branner, and I play Professor Higgins in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musical, Reprised.
Going into this show, what was really important to me was really accentuating the contrast. This is a show of contrasts. And the more you can accentuate those, the more effective the show is and the more fun it is. We've got a will they, won't they. We've got horror. We've got like a weird professor character. We've got my favorite trope, which is like a little gang of people like bopping around trying to solve a problem. That's like my favorite thing. So, it's got everything. And when I revisited the show, I wasn't looking at what I wanted to change at all. I was just, other than like every aspect of my performance, I will change that. But other than that, I just was thinking about what I wanted to amplify this time around. So now that we have access to resources and a more robust team this time around, the show is already so great. So when we dial up the other elements of the show, like the horror and the musical theater elements, it will only raise the stakes higher and higher, which serves the comedy and the story even more at the end of the day. So that's what I've been focusing on with the designers as we get into these design presentations. Is like, how do we use our resources to amplify these elements of the show even more, to make those contrasts more stark and continue raising the stakes as the show goes on. And so I also want us to feel the synergy with this whole team. So a lot of times on shows it can feel like everyone's on their own island. Like it's the cast and then it's like the production team or the crew and everyone's kind of separate. And I think it's really important in every show, but especially in a show like this, that we are all on the same team. We are all working, this is all one beautiful dance. We've got the choreo on stage, but then there's also the choreo that happens off stage, and it's all part of the same show. We can also represent that as well in the way that we all work as a team. So coming together and making it really fluid so that everyone feels confident, everyone feels safe, trust, all those things. So those are kind of the two, the creative and the logistics, general idea going into this. And I just want to thank you all. And now I'm very excited for our designer presentations.
I'm Colin Lawrence. I was the scenic designer for The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Reprised.
I wanted to go back to like this old classic horror film vibe. So we're looking at all these like, monster and alien sci-fi movies.
I had a chat with Lauren and it was a great conversation. And at that moment, for some reason in my head, I didn't put together that Lauren Lopez was that Lauren Lopez. And so I was like, oh, cool, let me look up what the show is about and stuff. And then I realized like who she was and who Team Star Kid was. And I was like, oh my gosh. I have a big musical theater background. So like I was like just so stoked. And it was like so cool to get that call.
So we're going like really heavy on like scary angles. That's the vibe for this one. Just more stuff, more vibes. All the vibes for days.
What I wanted to try and do was like, the cool thing about Star Kid and about this project was there's so many visual vocabularies and like languages already, like just within the Hatchet field multiverse, and then also just like within Star Kid, and then also within this specific show. And so it was like, how can I honor all of those different like voices and all that imagery and all of that lore, and and how can we bring that all together to create something new but still like capture all that wonderful history that the show has.
I am Brandon Baruch. I was the lighting designer for Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Reprised.
I think that as fun as this show is, from a lighting design standpoint, I'm going to take it so deadly seriously. Because I think that what makes this pop, and what I loved when I read the script, is that there's stakes. This isn't frothy. As silly and stupid as it is, and I will say stupid is my favorite thing, and when I use the word stupid, it is only ever a compliment. But as stupid as this show is, for the characters, it really does keep the stakes very high the entire time. And so I want to support that by really lighting the dramatic element of this.
For the costumes, the original designer was Jun Saito. I love her. I didn't really think that anything needed to have major redos with any of the designs, so most of the designs will pretty much stay the same. There will be some minor tweaks here and there. I'm also going to be making some improvements from the last designs to make them more performance friendly. I especially am concerned about the choreography, and I want to make sure that everybody is really comfortable being able to do whatever they have to do for that choreography, and quick changes. That is my other #1 concern, because there are quite a few of them.
As Lauren didn't want to change anything, I wanted to change a lot. It has nothing to do with any of you. It's just I've learned a lot in the last few years. We've all grown as performers.
Yes.
I think we can amp things up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So when Lauren asked me again to come back and re-choreograph, I immediately said, hey, I have some stuff that I really love to change. I think I've also just grown as a choreographer. And so what I find appealing on stage, I wanted to implement that into this show. And luckily, Lauren is such a fantastic collaborator, as well as a fantastic director. And so she gave me a lot of leeway in how I could change some of these elements.
I am Juliet Park, and I am the stage manager for The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals Reprised. I said this in a production meeting, which was really funny. I think the first show that I backed was the original Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals for Star Kid.
That's amazing.
I know. And so in the production meeting, Brian Holden goes, yeah, this is the greatest Kickstarter reward you got. You got to work with Star Kid. And I said, you're so right.
Listen, if you back the next Kickstarter, you might be the stage manager.
Hey. I was probably the most at ease of being okay, everyone kind of knows what they're doing. All we have to do is just figure out what we want to add on top of it. It's just a matter of how Lauren wants to go around teaching everyone what she wants.
Just remember, you want to print from the HP LaserJet, not the HP inkjet.
Right. Sorry, Paul.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Hey, Paul. Can I get those reports on my desk by the end of the day?
Yes, Mr. Davidson.
Great.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Melissa.
Were you going to sign up for the company softball league?
No.
Oh. Well, it might be fun.
Yeah. I don't want to, though.
Okay.
So my name is Paul Gabriel, returning to Hatchetfield with The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, this time around as production manager after having been the stage manager for the original run.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I was associate producer.
The big thing is every year I think we are trying to expand what we are capable of achieving. And, with this remount, a bunch of new elements that came up through the process that we just weren't capable of, financially, just spatially, bigger space. We can do more with the production. This remount came up, we kind of assessed the team and see where we may fit best. We had Juliet as the ASN last year, and this year she stepped up to be a stage manager, and I was just strictly production managing this time around. And honestly, that is just a lot of oversight of the tech process at large, facilitating a lot of the design processes. What would one effect cost to achieve, and is it worth it? Can we put resources elsewhere that would have a even greater impact on the show? It's a lot of scheduling, say our big load-in days into the theater. When is sound going to have time to work and build? When is set going to come in and build lights? When are we going to have our electricians come in? So it's the coordination of all of that, and just working closely with, the director and the rest of the production team. I think, Lauren did a great job of setting a standard for the entire creative team, and that really just kind of bled into everything that we did and really smoothed the process out.
I was essentially the in-between between Nick and Brian, who were the producers and everybody else. I spent most of my time in the room, so at rehearsals, at the theater. I was involved in all the production meetings. So I was really just like the go-between, and then would relay all that to Brian and Nick, and then, I was the go-to at the theater. So when the theater had problems, it would be me because I was there. And yeah, that was pretty much my day-to-day, was solving problems that would arise.
Also, what was super important to me was how people feel doing the show, working on it, pre-production, production, and afterward. How do I want people to feel on this show? Because it's incredibly important to me that everyone who works on a show feels supported and valued and free to try things. The team I was working with closely, especially during the pre-production and tech and everything, which was Juliet, our stage manager, Bree, our ASM, Becky, our associate producer, who was there in the rehearsal room every day with us. And then the designers that I worked closely with throughout tech, like Brandon, and then Stephanie and Alana, and Colin, and Mariah and Olivia. I could literally name every single person, but I really want to shout out those people specifically because they also made me feel really safe. They made me feel really supported. I know where we can go. I have this kooky, reclusive biology professor, Professor Hitchens. I'm his favorite student because I brought him groceries once.
Who is it?
Professor Hitchens.
Don't lie to me, whoever you are. I'm Professor Hitchens. You came to the right place. Hold on. I'll let you in. Alexa, open the gates.
No! Mr. Davidson didn't want to become a mindless alien slave. He wanted to be choked by his wife while he jerked off. Well, I'm gonna put a stop to this.
The Greenpeace canvasser walks out from behind the meteor.
I thought you didn't care about saving the planet.
Back off, Greenpeace girl. I pull this pin and you're all toast.
Fog ends and one last terrifying tableau. Lights down. BF.
Thank you all very much. This is very exciting for me. Now I get to just watch it as a fan. I don't have to do anything. This is probably my favorite process that you've ever had. I can't wait to see you all at the show. It was really great. It really means a lot. It's this show's very special. I think that it means a lot to a lot of us. It was kind of a rebirth for the company, and kind of I think a step in all of us growing, and I'm so happy that it's getting to live again. I can't wait to see what everybody does with it. Thank you all so much for doing this. It's an honor and a joy. Thank you very much.
This is the show that opened up the world of Hatchetfield for us and for all the StarKid fans. So it's just it's very special on many levels. And thank you all so much. You're all amazing.
Did you hear the word? What's the word? He's coming. Who's coming? Paul's coming. Paul's coming. The star of the show. Let it come. And we'll bring it right up. Yep.
My name is Matt Dahan, and I'm the music director / piano one for the Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Reprised.
Yep.
All right. I just feel like I've gained so much knowledge and experience and friends, most importantly, through this process, through this project. and it's helped me grow as a musician and as a person. And honestly, this show kind of started that process in me. Now, let's stick to this tempo. Let's see what happens if we try doing all three parts
Here we go.
together.
Here we go.
Here it is. 1, 2, 3.
Get your cup of roasted coffee, your morning cup of Joey. We make a jam cup of Java mocha latte with the froth for you, Jack. Frappuccino with the freshly roasted mung beans. It's a caramel drizzle mod in a cup with a drip, 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 and we'll bring it right up.
Like that it goes down at the end?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And it doesn't feel it. It's not really the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the climax. It's the climax of the song. Let me put it that way. I don't like that the climax of the song goes down.
I feel like it really works. I will say, I really love that shift in the song.
When I read a script, I go, oh, sometimes I'll just read a script and I know what the song is. By the title, I go, oh, this song's called this. And then I'll just go. And that song, with this show, there was a lot of that. I go, it's obviously, the I Want song should be a song the alien's trying to convince Paul to want something. And then I remember the show Stop and Number conversation where we're like, would it be funny if Higgins pitches a show in the middle of it? And then what, even funnier, wouldn't it be funny if it was Working Boys?
Take it up like from the start, so it's like a G. It's in the G-ish zone there. I think that's fine because I'm struggling with that low A.
Okay. All right. Maybe it's something to think about, but no, you're right about that. You don't want it to go rock. That makes sense. Cool.
Especially with the choreo shifts there too.
Yeah.
It's almost like it gets even more intense. He's like really fucking locked in.
Okay.
Just my opinion. I think it really works.
Okay.
I love that one.
I do. All right.
You can always tinker with it. You know,
You can always what?
tinker with it, like along the way.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we'll think about it.
If that full press ignition is the G, you know what I mean? If you do want to move it up a step, or, you know, I can match it there.
This character is iconic. I mean, I'm the fourth actor to play it, which is such an honor.
Music review at 6 p.m. We'll be actually back in the London room, so be ready for that. And then we'll also start blocking tomorrow.
They can scream when the music's done. Yes. So on that key change, whenever we figure out who's taking out what, you'll probably just each take out your own share, and then we'll figure out what's happening with Paul. But we'll wait for choreo for specific. That's when the little rolling chairs will come out, and we'll just end up with the 3 chairs like in the original. But I'm gonna switch you and Jamie so that you're stage left, which seems arbitrary, but I promise it makes sense with the way the stage is set up. We have the 2 entrances on either side, you know, downstage, and then we've got those archway entrances, I don't know if you remember from the sketches, that are a little more upstage on either side. So we'll have you coming downstage here, and then you can just go right back that way. After great. And then Melissa, we'll have you come on through the archway up left and come over to Paul when you come in.
And Paul.
Yeah.
I was trying to press something. I think I might have sent it to your printer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just remember, you want to print from the HP laser jet, not the HP inkjet.
Really making it so that Hatchetfield pre-musical number is dull, you know, especially when we were going into that first scene in the office. I really, you know, gave everyone the freedom to really live in those pauses. Let that dead air hang there so we can really get that contrast from that opening number, which is a sinister and exciting, and then you immediately go right into this dead office.
Hey. Can I get those reports to my desk by the end of the day?
Yes, Mr. Davidson.
Great.
That was great. Jeff, can you still though go great?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do it one more time just to lock it in, and then we'll move on.
So I'll have 3 shots of espresso, no caramel drizzle with whip on top.
Sure, that'll be $5.50.
Jesus, fine. Hey. I just tipped you.
Thank you. I just slipped out on me for practically no reason.
She wouldn't sing for him, and I still have not received my hot chocolate.
Sorry, I'll get right on that.
I have very low blood sugar.
I am so sorry, sir. We will get you a voucher. Emma, I already warned you twice. It's just embarrassing, Nora. Maybe Zoe's okay with the whole singing thing because she majored in theater.
I think it's a really fun idea, Nora.
Why aren't you working? What?
Oh, I'm on vocal rep.
God damn it, Emma, now I need to make a tea with honey, okay?
That swoops the man with passion, drive the primary part. So take up yoga or improv classes, volunteer at shelters, or twitch to the masses. There's gotta be something else to keep.
Yes, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So during the phone call, if you can end up like that far away, that gives me a place to go to.
Yeah.
And come back to or downstage.
Yeah, but you can also cut up. You can come upstage too.
Yeah.
If it's closer to drive the primary. Well, so take up a different spot here.
So take up yoga or improv classes, volunteer at shelters, or twitch to the masses. There's gotta be something that keep my hands on you, 'cause I want you to want.
Can I get some coffee? You want anything?
What do you want?
Have a nice cup of fat with that.
If you don't want, you're through. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. One thing, I know you're going for the arch, but for the sake of the traffic here, when you get up from the chair, can you just walk this way?
Yes.
So that you can just go like, right over here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when you go up, because of this chair, you've got to go all the way around.
Right.
So yeah, we'll talk, when we run it from the top, we'll track where this chair goes, so we can make sure we're around it.
Why don't we just get right into it? I'm gonna make for those of you who were there last night, I'm gonna make a slight change. Okay, so what's gonna happen this time is that you're gonna come on alone first. So you guys will be, the 3 of you will come out of here, but Jeff's gonna come out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, 6, 7, 8, you're signaling for them to come on. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll figure out the actual spacing on stage, but I'll need a little bit of distance so that you're in front of them and then they'll be trailing behind you. So just know that there's more space than I can imagine at this moment. Instead of the double time that we did in the first show, we're gonna do ba, 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 ba. So the accent's on the left hip. So it's ma'am, I need you to take a step back. You're facing the law, not the da, da, da. Yeah, it's like that. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, makes sense? Yeah, we're cops. Da, da. And then that right leg should come up on 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then what's gonna happen here is that Charlotte and Paul will have their moment. He's gonna throw Charlotte this way. Mariah, you're immediately gonna go dart towards Charlotte. Don't worry about doing anything in time or anything. Just like as soon as he kind of gets her out of the way, and you're like, I'm getting after her. So you would have just gotten rid of John. It makes sense. Then we're all gonna go. Do I want your feet together? It's really negligible. Yeah, let's do it. And Will, you want to get even closer, so his arm is about. Yep. Yeah, you guys should be. And then this can go behind. Yep. Take a little bit lower. Yeah, just like that. Show me your jazz hands, or I might be inclined to shoot you, and then you'll go to your next thing. We're cops. Yeah, we're cops. Ha, 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 ha. 5, 6. Sorry, my bad. The things I say. Yeah. I messed it up. Yeah. There we go. How'd that feel? 5, 6, go your direction. Didn't like 'em, like 'em. Didn't like 'em, like 'em. Didn't like 'em, like 5, 6. Yeah. For us in the back, we're gonna do it's funny that I taught you La-di-da-day first, but now, okay, so we're doing the La-di-da-day walk, but just in slow motion. We're all gonna face stage right, and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4.
So not going to be traveling.
Yeah, you're not traveling. And then we're all gonna do bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum. Great. What I really need to see is that like you're leaning into your right leg and then you're leaning into the left leg. I really need to see the sway. Okay? So just make sure we're finding that.
What's the word? He's a coming. Who's a coming? Paul's a coming. Paul's a coming. The star of the show. You hear the word? He's a coming. Who's a coming? Paul's a coming. Paul's a coming. The star of the show.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going out. 2, 3, 4. Paul switches on to the chair, backing on to da da da. Gotta believe in something, Paul, you piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be more feasible. I believe it. Okay. Questions about any of that so far? Can we try to run it again? Yeah. Let's do it. Take your time, and then once again, just to throw, push, then 2 steps, bah, ha. Stay until you kick. Stay Stay until you kick. Until you kick. Until you kick. Stay until you kick. Stay until you kick. I hope that you watch the choreography in this show and think, wow, I really felt something in that. I cried, I laughed, I was jumping up and down because this was so much fun. I wanted to learn that dance. I hope people enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed choreographing it.
The apotheosis of pod!
Have all the audience come in and sit down. Just do this. It's fantastic. It was great fun. I love all the new bits. I love that the nurse said yes. I thought that was the funniest thing. I could not stop laughing the rest of the show because I was going like, she just said yes. I was like, what is this? It's better than anything we ever could have written. We were overthunk it. Is she ready? Yes. That was the best. It was great stuff. So good job, everybody. I didn't get to see it over in there. But great job. Thank you so much.
Has been great in terms of like comedic beats and like moving, not letting things linger for too long, but I think in terms of the speed that everyone's like actually saying their words, we can all take a little more time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like the pacing of the bigger moments is great. Yeah.
What was the runtime of our acting?
It was like 38 minutes, but you know, without all the scenic changes.
38 minus 8 and 9, so that was.
Oh, you're right. Duh.
Oh,
so
we didn't get it.
45 minutes. That's right. We didn't get it. So it's like, it's tight as hell. It can be like, I don't mean stretch out moments, but just the speed at which you're saying the things.
Slow.
Yeah, you can slow them down. I think once we're in the space and we have the tech elements and stuff, everything will feel really amped up. I think in terms of acting beats narratively, once we're all getting more comfortable with the flow of how these acts are going, really start to consider your character's arc through it, and like those peaks and valleys, when the stakes are super high, and how they're just kind of driving up the whole time. So really consider that, and play the stakes as high as you fucking want. We can always dial it back, but I think really start kind of pushing into that stuff a little bit more now that we're all getting more comfortable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then in terms of finding like more fine-tuned moments, we'll also be doing that along the way too. We'll clean stuff, we'll really get stuff focused and specific. But everyone, the skeleton of all this so far is great. Everyone's doing a great fucking job.
We ask everyone to turn their phones off and look for exits. Do not panic. Do not sing along. Do not pretend you're on stage. Do not take videos or pictures. This is the guy who didn't like musicals. Enjoy the show.
Going into the show every night, it did feel like everyone was just like, fuck yeah. Like everyone was so excited to be there. We all had a great time with each other. And then we put on a great fucking show. And you're like, what more can you ask for? It's literally, it's my dream.
Is this behind the scenes content?
Yeah.
And thank you so fucking much for helping make the show happen. Sincerely, thank you for basically making me live my dream.
I am not. Corey's gonna